Series Edition LLC. If I sound tired, because I am. This screen took, it didn't take any while to put in, but I had a lot of work to do today, including my personal life. And again, painting the screen and getting that done. I had to prime the surface first because the coating on the wall had a protective coating, which was a headache. And in order to get my screen to go in quite well with one coat application, I had to go in and I had to prime the entire surface to get that done. Also got a chance to check out the gray technology at 150 inches. My screen is a strange size. So my screen does 1610. 1610 at 159 inches. And man, this thing is absolutely incredible. So my contrast levels, of course, are 100%. The screen's heightener technology is absolutely beautiful. Colors are actually amazing. I'm in a fully lit environment and I don't have to worry about the screen washing out or fading. And again, on my projector behind me, I did change up my projector. So my projector behind me is my Chrissy. I'm using my Chrissy, oh shoot, hold on a minute. I'm still trying to adjust it just right. I'm using my Chrissy long throw projector. So I'm using my Chrissy projector. The one I'm using, I decided to use was the one with the extended short throw lens. This is allowing me to get the big screen size. The 150 inch I like, but I wanted to go much bigger, especially with having this much wall to play around with. Projector mapping on it, I don't know what I want to be to fit that in there, but I don't want to sacrifice the giant screen. I'm really enjoying it. It's freaking huge. So I haven't had a big screen like this in a while, especially just in my own personal space. Usually screens this size, I have them usually outside. So this will be the first time I've had a screen this big in a long time, actually right inside. I'm freaking loving this thing. So you can see the white levels are absolutely incredible. And a contrast level, again, 100% black. And again, I can use the screen in a fully lit environment. I don't have to worry about my screen washing or fading. Look at the reflection of the water bouncing back and forth. Tell me it's not absolutely incredible. Finally got my giant aquarium, which I love this. I love so much. So I'm really enjoying this. Sorry about that. So I decided when I got it this morning, I saw the goldfish and stuff. I usually leave my aquarium on so I can watch my demonstrations. So let me show you how beautiful this thing comes up. I'm gonna go over to 8K Earth.
Freshly brewed coffee, finished with rich creamer, espresso. The Volkswagen Taos, German engineering everyone can relate to. This year, Volkswagen made this President's Day used the new 2023 Taos limited inventory available.
Now, one of the things that I am going to change about it, and I'm going to do another pass over it with a much better roller. The roller I got, like I said, the set that came with it, It was like a cheap setup. It did its job in the other rooms, but on a larger scale, I need my regular gnat roller. I have a gnat roller I was using, but I got this roller for a set for like 20 bucks. Yeah, the rollers are okay, but they're really cheap. So I'm gonna go back over with another roller in that space, but it's just a light. And that's it, and I'm done. I particularly like that roller. Not for large setups. Would not advise those at all, period. Other than that, going on nice and smooth, and that's it. I think I'm gonna go to whatchamacallit and pick up my Patriot rollers. I like those better. And as you can see, for black technology, color comes right through the screen. So this is what I don't like, where the rollers did that right there. Yeah, that's not a problem to go in and fix. Like I said, that comes from the, bad rollers. And again, I thought those would do much better on a larger application, but no, they're only good for small applications, and that's it. And you see my screen is bright from corner to corner. I do want to adjust my keystone on this side. Better. That's much better. Black background, tropical fish.
Getting up for 19.
As I said before, something that gray and white screens can never ever do. And that's display that 100% background and that beautiful bright fish at the same time. We got some glass of water. Actually, got water right here. Yeah, I'm gonna even that out with the better roller. The other roller, not using those again. Not good rollers. Now we changed the name. This was the Omega. I decided I wanted the name a little bit more home theater like, so we went with the professional. This is a professional cinema or professional black cinema. That's the name we went with it. Just to give you an idea, we had a customer just a few minutes ago just placed the order for the product. That's how black they are. Not gray. Black. So I'm gonna go down and pick up my, I don't order my rollers. I'm gonna go to Amazon and order my, my Patriot rollers. And that way I just have to do a light coating over it, smooth it out. That's basically about it. I'm not using those rollers anymore. Those rollers came with my package kit. That's what they came with. And didn't like them on a large display. Much better for smaller displays, but not for large displays. You can see how my colors pop, how they pull right through the screen with no problem. That's what it's supposed to do. That screen is designed to pull 100% contrast and color at the same time. LG Beta Fish.
Nature-inspired fragrances attack.
Are we getting my LG Beta Fish or their LG version of Beta Fish?
Whatever you need, do it for us at Harbor Freight. Quality tools, lowest prices.
Like I said, my size is odd. My screen is 159. When you do 1610 screens, that option you have on your projector, there's certain size screens. So 127, 129, 159, those are considered to be in the category of 1610 screens. I see people get a 1610 on their projector and like, what the freak is that for? That's a certain size screen caliber. You don't see them often. Those are customized. They don't make 1610s. Or I've seen some 1610s, but they're rare. You have to customize that one. And by the way, 1610 is actually true widescreen over 16:9. AK Desired Nature. Perfect example. Something that a gray and white screen will never ever be able to achieve. This demonstration, we can do this at 159 inches, 1610 in a fully lit environment. My screen's huge. It absorbs all the light in the environment, makes contact with that surface. My projector behind me has way less than the other one. The other one had 3,000. This one only has 1,000 to 1 contrast. That's it. What I'm gonna do is I'm gonna frog tape the baseboard because that's closest to the screen part screen is closest to the baseboard. I don't have to do the ceilings that much. I'm going to get my Patriot roller, net roller, and I'm just gonna do a light coat from here, 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 and that's it. That'll take care of the little lines on the screen. I gotta figure out what. I don't think they even sell those rollers individually. I think they only come with the paint package kit. When I have, you can take it apart. It came with those, so I'm not using those ever again. I'm using them for. They're used for smaller jobs. They're fantastic. For larger jobs, no, not good at all. So I'm going to use that the other ones instead. Smooth it out, and that'll be gone. And I can show off better white levels. I'm happy seeing the screen be able to maintain its color. It's nice and bright. It's no problem. See the door? That screen is generating so much light that you can see the reflection bouncing off this the door over here. Some outer space. So I want to readjust the screen and bring it a little bit farther to the ceiling because where I sit at in my chair, my feet actually literally hit it blocks some of the screen. The screen's that big. So I'm going to bring it up a little bit. I want a little closer to the floor because I like to have like kind of aquarium look to it. Still have enough room there to do some projector mapping. I can't put the shelves in like I wanted to because I expanded the screen. I was gonna put some shelves here and statues that we can't do that. The screen's big. I'm not changing my screen. I'm freaking loving this giant screen. But I can do the top and bottom. I can scan those. Those of you dying to see what the lights are, there you go. See that 100% black level pulling through? Oh, I love that so much. You have no idea. The lights are on. colors are absolutely breathtaking. And like I said, the black levels, 100%. Black contrast is absolutely gorgeous. Well, I'm gonna hate painting over the thing when I leave. I could do me another one, but still. Next one I'm doing for my next house, 200 inches. I'm definitely doing 200-inch screen. Almost close to that one. It's, like I said, it's the customized 159 at 1610. The next one I'm doing 200 inches of this black technology right on my wall. Got the colors pop like crazy. This is without calibrating. Mind you, I'm using an older projector. The projector, I don't have the Christie LW505, that was removed. This is now the Christie LW501i. It's much older, and it's using only 1,000:1 contrast. I think that's it on here. It doesn't make a difference. I will pull 100% no matter what. Well, I said you have to calibrate your projector, and you already failed from the door if you come near this technology. We don't calibrate over here. We don't have to. It's not required. Oh, and by the way, I'm not using HDMI either. I'm actually using VGA to HDMI converter for this unit behind me. So it even shows you that you don't even have to use HDMI. A VGA converter, your image will still come out crystal clear. Why? The screen is 100% black. When you have black technology, you have the ability to pull a much more sharper, deeper, and defined image because the screen is physically black. It's like having over 2 million to 1 contrast on every projector you throw on it. That's the benefits of it.
Allergy sufferers. Bedtime means it's time to take Zysol. Zysol relieves allergies while you sleep so you wake refreshed. Plus, it works faster than Claritin, and our first dose provides the same relief as Zyrtec in a pill nearly half the size. Levothyroxine, take Zysol at night.
I'm showing you some lights out because we don't show you enough lights out. But usually, most people, the reason why they have to turn the lights out, because the contrast and color fades. That's why mainly the contrast will fade even faster. We don't have to worry about that because our screen is painted. It's 100% black. And this is on my $270 projector. Not $500 Christie, $270 projector. That's it. Full ambient light projection technology capabilities. Not sticking in the dark with little bits of light and lights in the corner and all that other nonsense. Full ambient light projection technology. See how the image is sharp from corner to corner, no shadows, none of that nonsense? There you go. Walk in front of my projector. My screen is 100% black. This is why, at the end of the day, those of you who think you know about black technology, you know nothing at all, period. That's what black technology is supposed to look like. See how bright the images come up? So you get all the individual scales from corner to corner. It's supposed to be sharp. You have to be in the dark to show up a black screen, it's a problem. And this technology is really ultra short they're compatible. this thing. We can do outer space. We can do anywhere we want. So what I mean by sharp, because we've seen some demonstrations where the screens were just coming up dark in the corners. Just image was so dark and so dirty. Image was very dirty. You don't want that. You want to make sure the colors come up nice and bright. You want to make sure they pop. That's what you want. That's why you have to be careful about buying. Well, you can't buy the products. The website to this fellow is never open. But you want to make sure that when you buy a black technology, that it can produce a high enough white level. You do not want a dirty looking screen. You don't want that. Just leave it to the professionals. Get your products from the people who make it the best, and that would be us. Where our products are tested at the end of the day. Make sure that the products are tested. They need to be tested and should be tested. I don't care if people get upset or bothered by this. This is my field. My field, my specialty is black ambient light rejection technology. I take offense of when people basically are half-in it or not doing the demonstrations correctly. When you're doing demonstrations where corners are coming up dark and the screen's coming up dark and you're passing that off as a screen that's workable, no, that's not workable. That's an absolute fail. Ooh. That's really cool to check out real quick. I want to look at, let me see. Oh, it's the LG Jazz. LG Jazz demonstration. See, it's one in the dark all the time too. Now, let's see you try that black screen at 159 inch jump to a 160 inch screen with this much light in the environment. See what happens. Usually they'll keep them at little small screens because that's the best way the screen's going to be to pull up. Less ambient light rejection, less light's going to hit the screen. This is why I can go into the next room and have the screen. I was making the screen bigger and bigger. I start off with this little small screen, and I went bigger than that, and then I went in here and did 159 inches. That's why when you people see us do demonstrations, we do them at massive levels. Outside, we do 180 inches to 200 inches, 250 inch screens, massive size screens, because our screens can absorb all that light and maintain. Inside, 159 inches, 1610. I can absorb all the light in the environment and not have to worry about the screen getting, washing out or fading, none of that nonsense. One of the demonstrations I see, they keep it at the comfortable sizes. Oh, I'm not ready at all. No, what I think we're doing tonight. Now, once I order my rollers, get my ones I like in here, and smooth out my surface so I got it nice and smooth, I'm going to start the process of basically seeing what screen paint on the market. From the door, I automatically tell you the truth, to save the time and money, there's no gray screen that's going to match the tank. It's just not going to happen. We don't have any gunmetal to match it. And the other black screen paints we've seen on the market are absolute trash. They're not good, they're too dark. 4K City Skyline. Yeah, that's not piano, I'm gonna get attached to it. Move on that road. That's when I get hit with copyright. We would see the nighttime on the skyline. This is how bright your levels are supposed to do anytime you do any form of city display. Three different contrasts on the fish. That's way brighter than that. Green to the population time lapse. Oh, we're doing Google Maps in this. Really? What's up with down? City 4K City Skyline.
100 years of city building. I've always wanted to.
City view, right? Oh, man. I put that nighttime? You weren't picking up any of this in here. All that was coming up dark. It's supposed to be from corner to corner. That's supposed to pull up. I don't know, every time I see that bridge, I keep thinking about Always Sunny in Philadelphia where the guy jumped off the bridge. I was in Philadelphia. Fill up its 4K demonstration.
Getting the
We have everything in church. Okay, that's about it. All right, so it should take me about 2 days. If I would, no, not 2 days. 2 days for me to get my my rollers in here and what I want. Smooth this out, and I'm done. Other than that, my white levels are pulling up very nicely, extremely well. Screens generate the perfect color, fully lit environment contrast level is maintained with no problem whatsoever. The customer put the sorry about that, who put the orders in for the new technology. Thank you so much. We appreciate the support. Those who want to challenge the technology, you let me know. As far as I'm concerned, I don't care if you have a 2 million to 1, 3 million to 1, 10 million to 1, 20 million to 1 contrast. If you're on a gray screen, you will not pull a 100% contrast level. Y'all need to really stop trying to compare yourself to black screens. You really do. Those of you making black screen products, you need to show tests at the end of the day, a lot of tests. You're missing a ton of testing. One of the testings you're missing, the white level test, which is extremely important because that keeps basically the reason why the person needs to do that, because it gives them an understanding and a balance on where his white level should be at. And the fact that we can't find any tests on the white level test, this is extremely disturbing. They're putting these products out here and they're not well tested. Thank God this individual does not have an open site, because if he did, a lot of people would have ruined screens at the end of the day. That stuff doesn't work. In the dark environment where that screen was sitting at, it still should have pulled up from edge to edge, and the fact that it didn't is kind of disturbing. I still can't get over the whole angle gain. Like, we were talking about that last night. Like, how the frick was that even possible? I don't even know how he even did that nonsense. An angle gain screen, I'm gonna put it this way. When you have a screen that goes dark on the side, that's not a good thing. That's an extremely bad thing. That's what they call the narrow viewing cone effect. But for that person to try to make it sound like it's a good thing, no, that's extremely bad. You do not want your screen coming up dark when you turn to the side, because what's going to happen is the image and colors change as you do this. This is not good. This is an extremely bad thing. But I don't like how these people are coming in and they're trying to make it sound like this is a good thing. No, it's a bad thing. Narrow viewing cone is horrible. Go to any forum site and they'll tell you from the door, it's the last thing you want to pop up on your screen. I don't know what he was talking about by saying the screen was dry. That doesn't make any sense. Of course the screen's going to be dry. It should be dry. You painted it. So no, you don't want your screens coming up where you look center at it. When you turn to the side, it goes dark. You don't want that. You need the screen to stay just as nice as bright as it does in the center, from side to side. That's what you want. Giving people misinformation. No, y'all definitely should not be selling products at all, period. You shouldn't be. You mislead the customer so badly, it's not even funny. Even when I showed off the gray screen, we had the gray screen display on 150 inches in here, fully lit environment. We don't do that whole darkened environment so the screen looks good and high-end projectors to make the screen look good. No, why would you do that? Customer eventually is going to take it home and stick it in their environment. That's not going to be anything like mine. And if the paint's not tested correctly, it's going to change for the worse. I'm loving my flames here. Now, you want a challenge to match my screen size? I don't think you want that one, because that's a really difficult one for most people. They have a really hard time trying to get the screen to maintain at 100 inches. It's a 159-inch custom, 1610 true widescreen. Yeah, you won't survive with the kind of lighting we have in here. You probably would not survive in here. It'll wash up quick. On top of that, couldn't do anything like that. You have to prove a 100% black level. This is why when I see people making gray screen paint products, and they're making accusations that you're going to pull the contrast, they're trying to prove you can pull contrast like a black screen. That's a lie. Where in the world would you have ever gotten it in the back of your mind that a gray technology is going to pull a black level like that technology we're looking at right now? We make a great technology that literally can pull up in an environment that puts you guys great products to shame, and that can't even compete with this. Oh, keeping my fireplace on. I like this. Yeah, some of that on tonight. Hey, time to go to the fire. To order my rollers, smooth it out. I got to look over, process my orders. Thank you for the customers who ordered the new product. Let's have some ice pops. Sit here and watch my roaring fire and relax. Hope you enjoyed. Gotta go, and God bless.